Hello guys, good evening and welcome to the more ultimate fixed series. Guys, we registered for the Sebring race in the Toyota Hypercar because it is Hypercar only. 25-minute race. We are joining some practice session, and while we do so, I am about to be right back because I quickly need to fix something on my shoes. Right, brilliant. Another game crash right there. Have I even been to the track? Or did it just simply drop again? It's a bit interesting right now. So maybe before we jump into the actual session, what we're going to do is... where's Sebring? There's Sebring. We put the Hypercar, we put the Toyota, start the race weekend and just load into the game. Because for whatever reason, the game keeps crashing and I do not know why. It was interesting. I was already on pit road, exited the pits like right before we went into the stream, and then like all of a sudden it made just and it was gone. While actually driving in the pits, that is what is concerning me right now. Good evening, everyone. So, can we load to Sebring? No, we cannot. Like, what the hell is going on now? Okay, safety first. We're starting the game. I'm literally just wondering what is different. I may have an idea. I've deleted some program. Anyway, first things first, which is online. Ha! What a struggle! Unregister. So that is a first. Then we close the game. And then we're browsing a bit into our files. Where are we? Common, remote ultimate, user data, player, custom plugin variables. Save. And then I need to quickly check plugins. Should remove that out of here as well. Copy. All right, that is fixed. So I've deleted some program that was login telemetry, something else than Motec. The other day, I deleted that on, I believe, on Monday finally. However, obviously the DLL was still inside the game files, so I assume once I have now started driving, I assume that the DLL started to do logging despite it was turned off. You never know. It might in the end be a complete coincidence. It might also be an actual thing. And honestly, if that doesn't help, I'm gonna wipe out the track temp folder and shaders and whatnot and give that another try. I thought that those crash to desktop things were fixed. However, on the initial crash of the game, I had a report log going to them. So let's see. Rough start to a stream, huh? So here we go then. Let's try again. See what happens. 25 minutes times 60. We're doing 107s. Ooh. About 14 minutes. 15 laps probably. Let's see if the game is now running smooth. I already did that things last time, so not 100% sure what it will do now. Pepper Prey, absolutely. Good evening there, MD. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Alright guys, today's stream we want to make sure to finish somewhere in the top 3. And it will simply just be that fixed race, nothing else. Because we need to get ready for the Virtual Endurance Championship happening this Saturday. You guys gonna see some practice on that later on. That's great to hear, MD. I forgot, did you want me to call you different than MD? I think you said so at some point. VEC is at Spa indeed, yeah. A 3-hour pre-season test race, but of course we need to get ready for the car, ready for the challenge. Hey Daryl. I never had to answer these questions. Well, I had to answer them first time, I think. If I were you, I would put them in, say enter, finish that onboarding process and then restart the game before trying to get into driving. Maybe there is an issue with the game not closing correctly. So we did a 48.8. Locking the front. I think in Sebring it takes painfully long for the tires to warm up. Although, if I see that correctly, then track temp is relatively high. 39 degrees. tire temps should come up in a moment. Traction control was biting in early though. Yeah, I'm not sure if they are bringing out some hot fixes, as yesterday was new update week. So I'm unsure if something may have happened there. That needs urgent fixing. Ooh, a bit wide. So this time no front locking. Good stuff. Event starts in 15 minutes. Noted. Hey Simon Simracing, how you doing, buddy? Thank you so much for joining. Rocky Mountain, hello and welcome. No, I'm not doing the 3 hours of Spa solo. It is a team championship, so we have to do mandatory driver swaps. So the sector 1, let's not do the same mishap of this last lap here. That pace surely is going to be 15 laps. Let's see what about the fuel. For 23 laps, oh, I'm actually overfueled then. Copy, copy. Not the purple sector 2, but that's fine. Fabrizio, thank you for the follow. Buongiorno. Or was it buonasera already? Probably buonasera. Alright, we're taking the lead. 46.4. I have a few improvements possible. Exit turn 1, there we go. Just no locky over the rears. It's not particularly on rails, but it's not too bad either. Yeah, and of course I say that, and then this happens. So, checking 3.38 times 15. Okay. Ah! Oh! Yeah, I'm not overfueled, I'm underfueled. Hehe. Was about to complain here. 51 then. Copy. Noted. Alright. Buonasera. Copy, copy. No! Ah, tires are flat spotted, of course. Cold tires and Sebring is... Cane is not even a word. Absolutely, just like a real thing indeed. Alright, couple more minutes. Ah, the brake clipping. Got to love it. So guys, tonight and the rest of the week will be a lot of entertainment. Here is plan for the week. So right now we are obviously in the Hypercar Fixed Race. And plan is to end up in the top 3, because if we end up in the top 3 we should, I can't obviously know, but we should get enough driver rank in order to successfully enter into the Gold 2 rank on the DR. That only though if we finish in the top 3, I guess. So depending on the competition, that might be a thing. I'm not sure. I know that Jesper and Janne are running. I have seen Hamza Bellasan already. Jan Talik has joined the session, so it's not like this is going to be a Sunday drive. For sure not. Hence the question, and we're gonna put that up on Twitch shortly as well as a survey. Do you think we can actually get into Gold 2 tonight straight away? I think, because the bar looks almost to be 100% full, I'm just lacking a fraction, saying 1, maybe 2%. I have 1 intermediate fixed races where we only got 2% though, so it really depends on the split that we are going to be racing in, whether we're going to be successful or not. I will put the vote up for you guys on Twitch as soon as we're switching over to the actual session. It will be available for 10 minutes then. Right, and after this race we're gonna jump straight into R Factor 2, because this Saturday we have the 3 hours of Spa coming up. And that means we need to get ready in the BMW GT3 around Spa-Francorchamps. That will be the stream, the main stream for tonight actually. Certainly you feel like that this is going to be the main stream for today, because it's Le Mans Ultimate, but yeah. In durability terms, it's going to be the stream later on with the GT3. Anyway, that is the plan for today. Tomorrow then, Mercedes AMG Virtual Championship qualifiers. We need to do hot laps around Laguna Seca on Assetto Corsa Competizione. And some of you guys will be like, wait, what? Did you just say ACC? Yes, I did. Tomorrow we're going to be on ACC. It has been a while. I know a couple of people will be looking interestingly, as in what I'm going to be able to do there. To say the least, it is going to be an utter challenge, and I don't think I'm actually possible to get into the top 28 that is required regarding the timing. So that is happening on Thursday. Then I assume Friday more VEC running. On Saturday, 12 PM Central European Summertime, the stream for the 3 hours of Spa. Then we're gonna have a full exclusive onboard stream on our number 88 GT3 car. And on Sunday, with the boys, with the gang, we are attempting a last to first challenge, a pit lane start at Le Mans for the 2.4 hours of Le Mans special event once again. So that is the plan for Sunday night. And obviously on Monday, more R Factor 2, sorry, Le Mans Ultimate live reaction clips. And I know you people will love that. We're looking forward to see you on the streams. Hey Armel, thank you for the follow. Yeah, graphics could potentially be improved, but I think that this game is apparently looking good enough. I am more after the driving experience, and on the driving experience I have to say I got a blast. What do you mean such a small sim but minor? Like, in player number sadly I don't think it's up where it should be or what it should have and deserves. MD sad story. When are you leaving for the vacation? Purple final sector. Seems like the tire temperature's now really up for the grips. Beautiful first sector so far. Saturday morning. Yeah, I can't promise whether I put a 3-hour race into a highlight video that you can then watch on demand. I probably should do so, but obviously will depend on how much action there's actually happening. Sad story. Lost a good chunk of momentum there. That slide, but those ARBs perfect for more pace with the car. Understeer. Yeah, that first sector of that other lap was simply a beauty. Much better. Another 10th of momentum here. Oh, will we get intimidated by the traffic here? Let's see, not to understeer into 13. Much better. Still an effed up line though. Too long on the brakes here on the exits or towards the exit corner. Hence I'll lose another bit of momentum, but it's fine. Are we able to break into the 45s? Nope. Simply taking too wide of a line, not having a chance, getting to the inside. It's not going to even be a PB here. Okay, however, we kind of know what to do for the race. So all we need to do is signing up. Okay, so we are signed up. A couple of more people signing up. Alcolea, Bella Sun, Black Storm, Brückner, Zoller. Some known faces. Will hopefully be a good race. So, that said, guys, question. Are we able to get to DR2 in the gold category? Here you see it is quite tight. A top 3 finish should give us what we need. So we'll see how that goes. First of all, we pepper pray that the game holds up. If the game is crashing, we can do like 15, 20, 25 streams of Road 2. Whatever. For sure. Unless we will get our rating reinstated, but yeah, I don't think that would be a valid point. If game just crashes, it's just like engine failure in motorsport. It just happens, you know. So event underway. Joining. Oh boy, why though? Did it once again die at a 48% thing? I know it might be so valid. Pepper Prey, we need to get into this. It's gonna crash again. Come on, please hold on. Get us in. Oh, we're in for the moment. That doesn't mean we're safe. Reminder, last time the game just literally crashed while being in load up, or while being in driving, so... Oof. Big pain. Alright guys, so question. 10 minutes for you to answer. Will we make it to gold gold 2 rating on the DR? Yes or no? Cast your votes now. 6 minutes to go. Qualifying is up. Alright, that is set, that is set. Right, with that we should be good to go. Oh, we get 3 laps. Ah, I'm actually overfueled. Whatever. Push, push. First lap is simply for warming up the tires. The second lap is almost for pushing and still warming up the tires. Rotate. And then the final lap indeed is for pushing only. Julian Bieler, thank you so much for your subscription on the YouTube channel. Welcome to our Road to Gold 2 stream today here on Le Mans Ultimate. We are in the Hypercar Fixed Race. We're in qualifying. We're on our first flying lap. We're probably... okay, I wanted to say probably not purple in the first sector. Because that was a bad first sector, let's face it. Raffaello Masiello. Interesting. It's not the real guy. Is the real guy not called Raffaella? Then Masiello? I get confused here. But I don't think it's him, is it? Raffaele Masiello, I think he's called. Might be wrong though. Don't at me. Yeah, exactly. The real guy is spelled slightly differently. I would agree with that. Okay, first lap is in. Now comes our first push lap. Slightly too late on the brakes, but fine. Purple sector 1, 1.3 seconds. Be okay to stay in third. It's very close that we don't get 2 more laps. I think this lap is going to be hard for me to improve anyway. 45.5. What I think is helping getting faster on the pig setup is mostly adjusting the traction control and, if possible, the anti-roll bars. But most importantly is adjusting the traction control a bit lower most of the time. And then for GT cars to go backwards with the brake bias. 12% say no, that's fine. Let's hope we can prove them wrong. Beautiful. Well, tire temperature's king, it seems. Big further back with the brake bias, not to understeer. Let's see what we can do in the final turn. Understeer. Damn it. Yeah, we could have perhaps gone into low 45s. Is a 45.4. Diff settings. You mean you're fighting and struggling with understeer? Alright, let's see. Do I see that correctly? No votes on Twitch? I'm disappointed. At least that's what my thing is saying here. Anyway, we're waiting for the guys to come to the finish. We're going with a bit of fuel. Jason Murphy, thank you so much for a Prime subscription on our Twitch channel. Much appreciated. Thank you for the support, buddy. Very understeery on throttle, too stable on the coast. Copy, copy. Is that about hypercars or general cars? $60. 6s. 15. 4. Bit for the LMP2. Oh, I forgot. Headlights, traction control. Oof, almost jinxed it here, guys. Power cut, traction control, B settings to P5, P2. And then maximum, oops, not slip angle, 7, maximum motor map. Because we need a bit lower region level. Yeah, almost challenge here. We don't want a challenge, of course not. Thank you, Fabio, for letting me know about the fuel mishap. Okay, 52 liters, 25 minutes. Hopefully a clean race by us, and then we might be ending up in gold 2 on the DR. Let's see how this goes. Hack for the start, maximum motor map to drain the battery a bit. A little less region level if you don't have enough time to burn all the battery, because the worst thing that you can have is clipping. We don't want that, we don't need that. Waiting for the greens. Green, green, green. And here we go. We want the battery to be drained as quickly as possible so that we find normal braking conditions into turn 2 especially. Hence why we push flat out. And now we had a stable car. So after the turn, so we have yellow flags in the back. After the turn, straight away, motor map back to 80. Region level up to 200. Cars configured for the race. Let's go. Pit stop win challenge almost indeed. Thankfully we did this not. Yeah, and guys, if you appreciate the content, if you appreciate racing with us, please consider becoming a follower on the Twitch channel, a subscriber on the YouTube channel. Enjoy the streams together with us as we are running here in lap 1 for a 25-minute race, starting from the pole. Let's see what we can do. First lap was a bit edgy, with the not 100% yet warmed up tires, the not yet 100% warmed up brakes, a little heavier car. Izzy, do you feel you have the understeer issue with the LMH or LMDH cars? Question to you. Mostly drive LMDH, okay. Yeah, then it could be indeed a differential issue, because the LMH has the thing that when you are trail braking, especially with brake migration on, and you could try that for the LMDH as well. As long as the brake migration is on, it appears to be that trail braking is causing a huge understeer into the turns. So if that is part of your issue, then maybe turning off the brake migration might fix it. Anti-Gatilk, hey there. Nope, I don't think there is a demo version of Le Mans Ultimate. So slightly missing that apex, having to wait a little bit with acceleration through the kink. Yes, the only way to not lose the money is to then refund it, but I don't think you will have, well, you will dislike it. If I may, a little bit of an advice here. On my YouTube channel, which you can get to by typing in !sub, on my YouTube channel you'll find a playlist with tutorials on Le Mans Ultimate, how to set up things. Some settings may have changed in the meanwhile, but generally how to set up the gameplay, how to set up the graphics, how to set up the controllers, the force feedback, the calibration, for maximum playing or gaming experience. So I advise having a look at that first before trying and getting into Le Mans Ultimate, perhaps in your case. I mean, it depends what you are used to in terms of driving. Where are you coming from? You're coming from F124, you're coming from iRacing, you're coming from ACC, what is your base? And if you know and have R Factor 2, then you will feel a lot of similarities there. Hey Theo, how are you doing, buddy? So once again, the hint, guys, after the race we're gonna have a 15-minute break and then we are back on R Factor 2 in a BMW M4 GT3 around Spa, as we need to get ready for this weekend's Virtual Endurance Championship run. The 3 hours of Spa coming up this Saturday, so a little bit of practice required. And you guys are obviously more than welcome to join us for a little bit of chat, for a little bit of investigative running and driving. And I'm looking forward to see you guys. First things first. This 25-minute race. Yeah, delivery was handed in last Saturday. Hey Amia, how are you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining. Don't spin all up. And the bumps, and aggressive brakes. This is not what the car likes. Hey Marco, how are you doing? Marco, shoot me a message on Discord, please, and I get you a screenshot. I don't think so. I'm not sure what did you do in the race. Yeah, so from a driving experience it is similar to R Factor 2, just improved, less drift slidey, better tire model, more heat sensitive, sadly still minimum tire pressure, but generally still improved. Main driving is iRacing. Okay. Yeah, so I think even as an iRacer you will enjoy Le Mans Ultimate, because let's face it, the Le Mans Ultimate Physics engine is still close to RF2, but has moved a lot more towards iRacing in general, I'd say. Effectively 148.1. Okay. Yeah, we're at the 46.5 right now. I don't think I'm the very best though. I mean, I appreciate you thinking so. Because of course I consider myself at least being aware of what I'm doing at 98% of the time. For the sakes of it, I can't get this hairpin right. Keep losing the time. And I'm a bit scared of losing the rear. So, can I get the hairpin right? Question mark. Look at me. So natural. Simon King, I appreciate the words. I'm afraid though this is not entirely true. I don't think I'm on the top in iRacing. I also don't think I'm going to be in top of ACC, which we're going to find out tomorrow how far we are off that, perhaps, as we're going into the Mercedes AMG Virtual Championship qualifiers around Laguna Seca. So there we get a taste of ACC and how good we are with it, or how not so good we are. And you guys are very encouraged and welcomed to check that out with us. Tomorrow 8 PM, sorry 7 PM I think, Central European Summertime. Gonna give the ACC one a shot. I think I need to brake earlier still for the final time, it's crazy. Copy, Simon, looking forward to see you tomorrow in the stream then. Beautifully. This time also able to carry the speed on the exit straight away. We're going to put purple as 1. Let's see if that lap's going to be intimidated by traffic. Probably all by myself first. And then by the traffic in the SS. Hey Jason, I think I've seen a 45 on the leaderboard, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong though. It's fine, Simon. It's all good. If I could handle the talking, I wouldn't talk. First gear is better for rotation for sure. Here's getting interesting now, I see. He's running off. Just don't spin into us, thank you. Not quite sure if at this stage the tyres are still in shape. Marco Pereira, thank you so much for a tier 2, for a prime sub on 2 months on the Twitch channel. It's much appreciated, buddy. Yeah, and if you guys want to support the channel in that way, then consider becoming a sponsor, becoming a member on the YouTube channel, becoming a prime or tier 1 sub on Twitch. I am planning to do a couple of sub or sponsorship only streams in the future, especially when we're editing videos, so that you guys get an exclusive look behind the scenes. But that is obviously a goodie for the people supporting us on a monthly basis with a small tip. I appreciate that for you, Marco. That's really generous of you. Isn't the front right a bit dead? Or I might I'll probably just ask too much for it in the first turn. Let me see. Tire temperature's actually a bit up. Nothing too crazy. Ah, Retrocon, four more weeks of clips. You should get a shit ton of these clips lately. Like, a lot of stuff is happening here. You spotted one in this VOD? Really? Already? Oh, was it the one with the pit road from the free practice? Oh no, I can't look like a muppet. I do not agree with that, Simon. I think it's track dependent. On this particular track, any LMH would be good. And I think the Ferrari would be the next best LMH. And I also don't think that this Toyota is like OP per se. You're welcome, Raytrick1. I'm happy to support your channel with content. That's why we're here, right? For the content. What are you doing? Did you know that when you wanted to leave the space for a car on lapping or lapping itself, that it is smarter to do that at the exit of a turn rather than at the end of a straight? I'll let it sink in for a moment. Wrong angle. Into turn 2. At least a good exit out of 5. Yeah, Retro, and what do I call it? Some advice? Beautiful exit here. And then my beach out on the curb. So I think it's tight with the extra lap. Let's see. I would need a purple for an extra lap. I don't think the tires are in shape anymore for purples. Let's see. I think it's utterly tight. And I'm even afraid that these two guys ahead of me will decide it. And before the game just decides to close on itself again, I should probably just be smart. Don't care about the 45 and the leaderboard. Just cruise home, taking checkered flag. And especially don't lose it on the bumps here. So we'll take it easy. 1-0, and that's the race done. 14 lap race. Results in the book. Will we get to Gold 2 ranking in a moment then? Once again, the advice, guys, rejoin us in roughly 20 minutes time. Stream is scheduled for in 20 minutes on R Factor 2 with a BMW M4 GT3 car, as we're getting ready for the upcoming 3 hours of Spa and the Virtual Endurance Championship. And of course, guys, if you don't want to miss out on any streams, if you don't want to miss out on highlights videos, shorts, tutorials, any VOD whatsoever, then please hit the like button on the video, subscribe on the YouTube channel, follow us on Twitch, and ring the bells everywhere so you get these notifications whenever we're going live or posting a video and doing some interesting stuff. So we are about to find out on the system in a moment. I think we need to let all cars finish the race. And of course, as MD275 is indicating, exclamation mark, social media, check out our social Linktree, Michi Hoya. There you find all the socials that we're running. You find latest news about me, about plans and stuff there as well. Jenkish, thank you so much, much appreciated. Congrats for P3. I hope you are satisfied with pace and everything. It was a good podium. I think it was a generally strong split, like the top 7 or 8, like relatively close to each other, I think. And then, of course, we are back in a couple of moments on R-Factor 2, but for the time being, can we have a drum thing, please? You know why I ended that race early, right? You do know it. You know exactly why we did so. Game crashed on leaving the Hypercar Fixed Sebring race. Intermediate. After the race, I had a feeling. I had a feeling. A gut feeling, it's called. That this was about to happen. I don't think the game would have crashed while driving. I think the game simply crashed now trying to get back into the main menu. But devil is a squirrel sometimes. Jerome, I don't think that I have a result XML file. The server should have one though. So we are coming for the rank breakdown. View results. Rank breakdown. We're first. No changes in the top 2. 4.3%. Guys, we've done it. Yes. Was a long way to go. It took us how long? 2 months? 3 months? 4 months? I can't remember when I got into Gold 1, but I felt like Gold 1 was particularly early. Especially since... Haven't we... Wait, the DR got moved from R-Factor 2, right? So we have been like at the stepping stone anyway. No glass of champagne. Well, don't drink and drive, right? And since we're jumping into the BMW GT4, GT3, BMW M4 GT3, it almost sounds like I'm drunk already. Yes, this is the highest of anyone globally in the game right now, like just today. I know there was that guy, Janelius, he was in Gold 2 a couple of days ago, but then they checked his result files and found that he grinded the golds, like the gold series, how it's called, the advanced, this one, when you go to online. Here, the advanced series. He grinded that, and even though he got last in first in GTE, but there was only one car, he got DR despite he shouldn't have got any DR. And as far as I understand, they've recalculated the process, so technically I'm not the first to reach G2 on the driver rank, but they have recalculated his driver ranks from how it should be with not any official result in, and then he dropped back to Gold 1. And as far as I heard, he was a bit furious about that. I don't know, like he probably shouldn't have been in that position in the first place. However, it was yesterday that some of the Studio 397 guys, I think it was Dan, he told me that I'm just 1% off and currently listed at the first place. So unless someone has grinded a lot today, going above 4% in Gold 2, that should put me on a global P1 at the minute. But needs to be official now with the numbers to get DR per class. Exactly that. And well, my races are official, all of them, because I only run top splits and full splits most of the time. Detro0861, thank you so much. I hope you had a good result. Where did you end up? Where did you finish? Are you David? You're not the MS74 racer, I assume? Black Storm, I'm gonna call this. I think before someone gets DR Blatin 3, we're gonna celebrate Christmas 25 at this race, at this rate. Ah, I see, Racer 152. Yeah, thank you so much. Hope you have appreciated the running and the race. Ferrari Esports has followed after getting gold 2 in the driver rank, in one of the most unrelevant rankings anyway, to an extent. Did I bail on you? Excuse me, what did I do? Contract is in the mail. Let me get to to my inbox straight away. Yeah, guys, it is just a rating. You thought you wanna go? I gonna do the GT race here? No, because I need to go to practice VEC now in 15 minutes time, so I only picked the Hypercar Fixed Race. Can have a quick look on the leaderboard. So yeah, I remember Maxime Brient in the Toyota with a 45.9, which is definitely possible, 100%. Yeah, guys. Well, their Ferrari esports driver is up here with the Ferrari, but yeah, as I said beforehand, it could be that the Toyota has a small edge over the Ferrari here. I mean, apparently it looks like. I think the Toyota is a tad easier to drive, but if you are mastering the Ferrari, then the Ferrari is just as quick, I think. Right, guys, thank you for all the congrats on the G2. As much as we're celebrating this rating is basically just an elo. You know, all the big esport people are missing. As much as it seems to be a big deal for the moment, it is just a number in the end. And you will see us dropping back to Gold 1 at some point for sure. Like a game crash, a DNF, whatever. That's gonna happen so quickly that you can't even look at it. Or how does it say? Like, don't blink. It's gonna be that quickly that it can happen. But I'm taking it for the moment, for a small minute of glory. DR G2, second driver to ever make it. I leave that other sentence. And yeah, probably currently the highest elo on the global system, which is amazing. I would love to see like a global system where you can also check the profiles of other drivers. I've noted it down in the survey, like, you know, I want to be able to go to the Hypercar Fixed and be like, whoa, this Maxime Brient is real quick, so show me the profile of the driver, show me the races he's done and the progress he has made, stuff like that. I hope you're gonna see that in the future. Anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for the moment. We will be back in 10 to 15 minutes. Maybe I'm gonna delay a little bit with the GT3 running. But for the time being, that's gonna do it for the Le Mans Ultimate moment, and we are back on R Factor 2 in 15 minutes time. Guys, again, if you've appreciated the race, if you appreciate our performances, then please like the video, subscribe on the YouTube channel, follow us on Twitch, enjoy the sim racing with us all together, and obviously come back for more streaming. Guys, see you in a moment. Bye bye. Brain, where's the scene? There is the scene.